Are we on? All right. Welcome back to River's Edge in downtown Davenport, Iowa for the second of two matchups between the Waterloo team and your Quad City Ice Eagles. Waterloo took the first one by a score of 6-0, stretching their win streak against the Ice Eagles to 3 in a row this year. They have yet to give up a goal to us, so I guess it'd be kind of a moral victory if we lit the lamp once or twice in this game. Rich, what do you think?
I'd like to see that, and I'd like to see some increase. Tuck your tail and have to take that beating pretty bad after that first game, but doesn't mean, we reset the games. It doesn't mean it has to go that way this next game. I want to see them come out with some fire.
I think they really, after having seen them play again and the way they moved themselves and the puck around the offensive zone, hopefully our kids will react to that and not be leaving that slot area right in front of our goaltender unattended and giving them free shots.
Yeah,
I think we're going to have Cody Harkey. It's his turn to play goal, so him being healthy and everything. If he plays as well in the net as Aiden Starr did, that'll be a good step for us. But they are a very talented offensive team, and boy, they don't give up much on defense at all.
Not a bit. Yeah, Cody Harkey really played well yesterday, so I expect more of the same, but in that first game, you got to say the number 1 and perhaps number 2 and number 3 stars all went to Aiden Starr.
Yeah.
So we'll see if Cody Harkey will be able to be up to the task as well.
And just as important as Cody being ready is our defensemen, our forwards. It's all a team effort, as we've been saying, and the defense has to make sure their men are accounted for, and they can't get too excited, taking the puck up the ice on an offensive rush and leaving. And if they do get a break, then that forward on that side's got to come back and assume that position on the defensive end, so we don't find ourselves with continual odd man rushes again. So
absolutely. The thing that I noticed, we talked about how it seemed like the two ladies, Kyla Francis and Maya Katragata, were playing quite well that last game. And it seemed almost like there was just, in their game, there was a bit more poise, and things were a little more, they took their time and let it develop instead of just trying to hurry up and chuck the puck one place or another. And, that, you don't want to be letting yourself get lit up with a nasty check, but at the same time, taking that extra half or split second, taking a good look and making a good pass is vitally important.
Well, I recall the one instant I know that was one of the ones you were referring to is when Maya picked up the puck in the corner and very deliberately and calmly looked for Braden and set him a really nice pass, and he got a shot off. It was blocked at the defense, but it's the kind of play that we're not seeing a great deal of the time. We have a tendency, especially against a really good, talented team, we feel we have to rush.
Absolutely.
Now, you've certainly got to be quick, but you don't want to rush it. And
right.
that was one instance where she did a real nice job of settling the puck down, looking to see where her man was, and got it to him. Didn't result in a goal, but hopefully we'll have some success along those lines.
Well, and the balance between being too deliberate and being too fast is incredibly fine, and that's what young hockey players are going to have to learn, is when to be each version of that.
And that's when the quality of the competition so much comes into play. There's things you can get away with weaker teams that you dare not try against a team with this speed and skill. So
I think that's to your point when you were talking to Braden about, would he rather play a team and get beat 6-0, or would you rather have a team that you beat 20-1? And I think to a man or woe man on this team, they would rather have the stiff competition and play teams that are going to push them and make them better instead of letting yourself get sloppy.
And when you do eventually break through and beat a real good team, I remember last year when we had a trouble with the Cedar Rapids team, and they beat us 3 times, and then the 4th time we beat them and turned the tables, and it was really a sense of accomplishment. All right, we're ready to go. Here's the drop of the puck. And here is a man walking right in, gets a shot from about 15 feet out, and we're lucky that didn't wind up in the back of the net. Got to do a better job of controlling that center off the face-off draw. Now here is Mueller. A lot of action right in front of our net. Mueller in the corner, overskates it. Now Corcoran tries to get it. The puck is cleared back out, and the point man misses. That's going to go down. That will not be icing because it was Waterloo that sent that puck down. All right, now Waterloo into the offensive zone along the left boards. Cleared out by, that was Blanc. Sent all the way down. Now around the far side corner. Waterloo bringing it out. It's stopped by Roseboro. Clock on it, but he can't stop it before it gets out of the zone, so he's going to dump it in. And we've got some kind of a call. I
didn't think it was an offside. We're going all the way down with it.
I don't know.
Usually that's an intentional offside when they go all the way down. I'm not sure. Both coaches also go palms up.
Yeah,
so it's not just that we're blowing it.
Well, that was referee Ron Wicks that made that call. So for 20 years I've had my questions about some of his calls, and so nothing seems to have changed. All right, now behind the net it's Otten. Otten looks to bring it out, gets it along the sideboards at the half board. Here comes Blanc, sends it ahead, picked off by number 17. He was a thorn in our side, and he is dumped by Husky. Good check, open ice check by Husky, takes him down. Now Blanc along the boards. Nice! Oh,
Brady!
Oh, that was one of those rare situations where we get a really nice in-stride outlet pass, and we can't do anything with it because Brady lost his skates. But puck now back behind the Ice Eagle net. Nobody in front for a change.
And there's
a shot and a score, and that is tipped in at the corner, and that took a minute and 59 seconds to score. That was a pass from the far corner. It went through the crease, and despite Tex's best efforts to try and keep that little winger off the crease, he was able to. I'm not sure if he put that in with his stick or if that went off his shin pad.
I think it was a shin pad, but clearly I didn't see any kind of kicking motion.
Nope. Unfortunately, that was just a deflected goal, and so it didn't take long. Waterloo has gotten off to a 1-goal lead. Here is DeCrow, dumps it in. He's taken down along the boards by number 54. Now Waterloo along the boards in the corner. Stopped by, now it goes back, and it goes between the point man. It goes all the way back. Harkey has to make a save on it because it was right on net. Now that one's not going to be icing, I don't believe.
Oh, got a hand up.
Yeah.
All right.
That's going to be icing against the Ice Eagles. I thought maybe a Waterloo player had touched that with a stick, but the officials seem to see it differently.
So does the we got cold as ice on an icing, and we got the ref on the bench over there, known as Coach Quinn. He didn't like that call either. He thought it should have been waved off.
All right, here is Otten. Takes the puck behind his net. He's put in hard back there. Loses control of the puck. Now, there's a shot right on goal. There's a nice deflection by the defenseman. That is Mueller, I believe. Goes all the way down, not quite icing. Waterloo comes out again. That's going to be icing against Waterloo.
Kind of choppy here for the last little minute.
Had quite a
or
few
so.
stoppages.
I'm going to try my best, although we know I'm likely to fail. But I'm going to try and keep hit totals and shot totals.
Oh,
for
my
these
gosh.
teams. I know, I can't even keep shot totals. I'm going to put hits in it, too. Let's go.
All right, Corcoran gets the draw back to Otten. Now Katragata along the far birds, puts it behind the net. Francis chases it. Waterloo brings it out, and that's probably going to be another icing. Yes, it is.
Wow. So based on my count so far, 2 Waterloo shots, 1 goal, no Quad City shots, and hits 3-2 for the Quad City, surprisingly to me.
And a whole bunch of icings.
I'm not counting icings. That'll break my brain, Greg.
All right. Corcoran, Catragata. Francis along the boards. Gets it free. Otten throws it across to the other side. It goes into the zone, but is picked up by the forward for Waterloo. He brings it to the blue line. That looked like offside.
Yeah,
they don't
100%.
call it.
We got 2 linesmen and a referee. I would imagine they'd be on top of that one, but, you know.
Waterloo here's got a man right in front. Here's a long shot. It's knocked down by Mueller's. That might have hit Mueller's stick, the shaft of his stick. Corcoran puts a hit on somebody over there, where the puck goes into the corner where Mueller gets it. And he's buried over there. Good legal check. Here's Corcoran. He's going to dump it down. That's probably going to be yet another icing, but
Mueller's got to get a change.
That was one of those ice the puck so we can get a line change here, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah. Coach Otten's not happy. He's talking about elbow-high head contact on this last hit on Mueller. I didn't see it. I'll have to go back and watch it again on tape. I just know that he was the wrong distance away from the board, so he crumpled and hit his head on the bottom of the boards. Hopefully no more concussion
Back to the
issues.
left point. Roseboro not quite able to get it out. Now we get it out of the zone. Goes back to the defenseman for Husky, tries to put a little bump on him. And now Husky again goes around one, but he's got number 37, who unfortunately is just as fast as he is, and gets around him and takes control of the puck and puts it off the corner, the far boards. And we've got a 1-on-2, 1-on-3. He gets in. He's pulled down, and Wicks calls it, of course. There is a great save by Rosborough, who blocked the puck from getting to a wide open net. Harkey had been taken out of the play. He was totally out of the net. And the left point man fired one, and Rosborough got his body in front of it and kept it from hitting the open net. But the Ice Eagles are going to have to kill off a penalty here, as looks like that is Husky.
Yep.
That goon, Brady Husky.
He did. The guy had a step on him. I think he did. I don't know if they called it a trip or a hook or a slash, but it was definitely a stick infraction of some sort.
Waterloo goes to the power play with a 1-0 lead. Here's this back to the right point, into the corner. They're looking to set it up. He beats Mueller. Now he brings it to the front. And here's a shot. Oof. And that hit his teammate's skate and deflected to the corner. Otherwise, that might have been goal number 2 for Waterloo. Here we go again. We got all kinds of Waterloo players in front of the net. Here's a shot and a save and another save. Big save by Cody Harkey.
Absolutely.
Made the first one with the pad down low, gave a rebound, and the forward right on the edge of the crease tried to flip it over him, and he got it with the shoulder and was able to control it. So the score remains 1-0. Minute 32 left in this Waterloo power play.
Is it caught up in his paraphernalia? Oh, nope, there it is. So, that penalty to Brady Husky was called a trip. And we got to be better at getting rid of those rebounds in front of the net. We got to have D-men there clearing that out for him.
Here is Otten. Otten ahead. He had Covert, but the puck was a little bit ahead of him, so that short-circuited that attempt at a short-handed rush. Whoa! Otten tried to bury that forward along the boards, but he missed him, and now we've got a 3-on-2 in front. And the puck is off the moorings. We're going to have to stop play to get that taken care of. I tell you what, that would have been a classic light-up if Jackson had actually made contact with him. But that's how quick some of these kids are. He was through that opening, and by the time Jackson tried to lower the boom,
he was by him.
The boomie was gone.
Yeah, I want to see the hits, but just don't take yourself out of the play, boys, especially not on a penalty kill. 1 minute to play in the power play, by the way.
Here's a shot from the high slot, and it's gloved by Harkey. We'll have another stoppage to his left, face-off to his left, with 57 seconds left on the Waterloo power play.
I got 6-0 for shots on goal, Waterloo. obviously, over the Quad Cities, and 3-4 Quad City to Waterloo hits.
Here is Quinn, gets it out of the zone, down into the Waterloo zone. Waterloo picks it up. There's a clearing pass. We got one on two. There's a nice check by DeCrow that takes that guy off the puck and negates that rush. Now we got two Waterloo guys running into each other. Here's another attempted clearing pass, but it goes all the way down for another icing. Waterloo coach imploring his players, hey, we got a power play. Let's set it up. They've been kind of freelancing here without a lot of structure.
It's true. Yeah, he definitely preaches structure, and you can see it in the way that they set up in the offensive zone. 30 seconds left on this power play. Let's see if we can kill this off. It'd be nice.
Here's Dylan Covert to take the draw. He wins it back to Roseboro. Roseboro swings it around the board, just past Katragata. And now Mueller loses control of the puck, and now it's right in front. And here is a shot and another save by Harkey. The Waterloo forward did not get much on that, but it was headed for the open goal, but Harkey got his pad on it. And here's another chance. Number 17 misses wide right. Got a really good opportunity there.
Oh, and there's the end of the penalty. Sorry, I wasn't looking at that clock a little more to update our viewers.
All right, Waterloo along the far half boards, back to the right point. Katragata runs at him, but he avoids her. Now, once again, they're looking at the setting up that triangle. Katragata, that was Francis, takes a hit along the near boards. Here goes Covert. He dishes out a hit. One of the few that consistently looks to lay the lumber on the opposing players, so good for him.
Agreed.
There's 3 or 4 players over there. Katragata, Covert, Mueller. Mueller just knocks down somebody after he hit Mueller. Now here they're letting the guy go right out in front. Francis is right there to knock the puck away and prevent a good scoring chance for Waterloo. Here's another save. Deflected up high into the netting, and that will be another
8-0 on shots.
Lots of action to our left, unfortunately.
A little tilted. That's all right. Score's only 1-0.
Let's fight through the rest of this period and hold them to 1 and maybe find a way to tie it up here.
It'd be nice.
All right, here is Brady Husky. Take the draw. Wins it back to Otten. Otten behind his net. He's bumped. Now here's an attempt at a centering pass. Shot knocked to the corner. Otten after it again. Here's Blunk in the corner. He's pressured along the near boards. And there is a puck that's cleared. Oh, and that was out. That's going to be offside.
Does come out. Thank goodness. All right. Well, I don't know.
Husky, Blunk, and Kwok are your forward line with Carroll and Otten.
We're outside the zone at this point. Oh, never mind.
Good play by Carroll again.
Gunner.
And now
the check.
Here's
there goes
Kwok.
Mikey.
Kwok's got a break. This is one of the best chances we've had. Here's a shot. His stick was tied up just before he was going to get the shot away.
Got to appreciate that D-man and the work he did there, but I wish he didn't.
Here is Husky in front, back to Kwok at the point, and he puts it into the corner. Husky chases it down. It's going to go into the corner. And Waterloo finally gets it out of their zone. And always looking to headman the pass, but here comes Carroll at the red line. Tries to dump it in, and he is clotheslined by the defenseman. Patton is down on the ice. Now we've got 3 members of that Waterloo team in the zone. They're dangling at the blue line, and they're not able to move in because they would have been offside. Now here's Patton. Patton knocked off the puck, unable to get it out.
Yep.
Here's another pass to the middle, but boy, we got to do a better job of keeping it out of the middle. Here's number 45. He takes it down, and looks like Mr. Wicks is going to call another penalty.
That one's going on BB. Dylan Covert going to the box. I didn't see what the call was.
It may be both. Nope. Guess not. It's
Yeah.
just covert.
I thought it was going to be an interference call. Looked like he called a trip. Okay. Yeah, he called a trip. It looked more like an interference to me, but he's the boss. Both coaches, hands up in the air.
It's amazing to me how game after game we get penalty after penalty, and the teams that are bigger and lay on the lumber don't get called for anything. The fact that Dubuque team yesterday did not get a single penalty in the second game, and we had one player get 26 minutes, is amazing to me. All right, Waterloo power play back in action here in the corner. Stops, plays it. Now he looks.
Comes at him, misses the hit.
Up, and we got a break there as that pass came out of the zone. Corcoran almost went head first into the boards there on his own power. He's unable to clear it, and he puts a hit on him, at least slows him down a little bit, but he's got to get back in the action. Now Waterloo in the corner. They got a man right in front, back to 45, near point. Now there's a great save because that one was going to the top corner if Cody didn't get his shoulder pad on that one. Cannot clear the puck. It's backhanded by 45 over into the far corner. Somebody's got to go get that guy. Somebody's got to go get him. Leaves it for his teammate behind the net as they work that. There's a shot deflected into the corner. Along the half boards, back to 45. He wires it. Big save by Harkey. And that one is going to get out. All right. Here's Patton coming for it.
You can't cover it there.
Yeah, that's
you
delay
cannot cover
game.
that
That's
there.
delay.
That's a dog. Oh, boy. That's, yeah. You're not supposed to be able to get a whistle there. I don't recall exactly what the rules say about how far you can go out. Looks like the goalie's getting a warning now, which does seem fair.
Yeah, well, we don't get warnings. We get penalties.
Nah.
20 years I've been watching this guy. I don't like it. All right, Waterloo still on a power play. 32 seconds left. Roseboro intercepts the pass and dumps it in deep. Now Waterloo along the half boards in their own zone.
20 seconds left on the kill.
Oh, there's a Roseboro gets passed up there near the blue line. Back to the right point, number one. Now he's going to slide it over to the high slot. Here's a long shot. Gets past the outstretched arm of Harkey, who was able to deflect it to the corner.
And that's the end of the power play.
And the Eagles did a nice job of killing off that power play. Now here's Husky down the boards, fresh from the penalty box. And just before he went to take that shot, his stick was hooked from behind, and he never really did get much on it. Here is Blunk in his own zone. Dangerous territory for the Ice Eagles.
Oh.
Two Ice Eagles overskate the puck, and now here comes Waterloo again. They've got a man right in front trying to tip it. The puck missed him, though, and it goes over to the far boards, the right point. Husky puts a body on the point man, but he's not able to clear the puck. Waterloo, once again, watch here out in front.
Nice job
And
there,
it's
Husky.
picked up by Husky. He's tired. His line's had it. He's been out there for a while, so he dumps it in deep. Heads for a change, and a new group comes on for the Ice Eagles. 38 seconds left to play in the period. Blunks can't hold it in, and that puck's going all the way down. That may or may that's not going to be icing, I'm sure. That would have been us, it would have been, but good contact by Blunk. Kept that player from getting a good slot opportunity. Blunk continues to pressure his man in the corner. Good job. Another good centering pass. You got 6 seconds left. There's 19 battling with Blunk in the corner, and they're not going to have time to.
Ooh, 71 there, taking a whack at 1-5 Gunnar Carroll after the whistle.
71, I guess I tell them pick on somebody your own size, but there is nobody his size.
For sure.
All right, we got through that first period. One goal, and it was kind of a fluky goal in that It was not directed into the net with a stick. I think it was just a fortunate bounce off the Waterloo player's shin pad, but there was no distinct kicking motion, so it's a legal goal, and they have the lead 1-0. But that's a better first period than we played in game one.
Oh, 100%. And I will say that my friend Mr. Quack, who was down there in that corner, said that it was a kick. I definitely couldn't tell for here. I can't say that any of the three zebras would be able to know that either. So, all right.
Referee Ron Wicks has been officiating hockey games here since they opened the building in 1995.
Whew.
As
That's
I had another son that played for the Blues and Ice Eagles back in the late 90s and the early 2000s. And, well, the less I say about that, the better, I think.
I think what Greg's trying to say is he's been around for a long time. He might want to get a new prescription. I think that's how we're going to leave it.
I'm not a big fan.
So Jana over in the penalty box there, one of our volunteers with her daughter Addie and Jeff Covert over there in the box. They had 11 shots for Waterloo. I had 10, so I kept up okay. Quad City on the schneid with a goose egg, but we'll see if we can get better. 10 hits for the Quad City Ice Eagles in the ballpark of 12 for Waterloo because they kind of come in bunches. I may have missed a couple for them. Closer than I thought it would be, but definitely the more impactful hits have been from the Waterloo players.
Yeah. All right. We've got Covert, Quinn, and Patton out there. Here's Mueller. He puts it off the boards, and that's going to be icing number 38 for the – no, it's not. Apparently it hit somebody.
Oh, yes it is.
Oh. Just trying to make me look bad, Ron. Keep it up. Keep it up. We'll delay it and make the announcer look bad.
All right.
All right. To the right of Ice Eagle goalie.
Yeah, Cody Harkey having a great game.
There is Carroll. Gets it out of the zone. But Waterloo is ready to take it back in right away. Covert. Here's Patton. Patton dumps it off the defenseman's shoulder, gets it out of the zone, but just briefly. Now that's going to be an icing if it goes down because he's well behind the center line. That was Mueller who got to remember where you are.
Yeah.
Cross that line before you do that and you'll avoid the icings.
Yeah. It's good to see, though, Mueller, after that nasty check along the boards when he went down awkwardly and hit the back of his head on the boards, he did not miss the shift. He was right back in. So hopefully that portends good things for him. Coach there talking to him about make sure you pass to a guy, not just throw it down the ice.
All right. Covert, draw to Waterloo. Patton in there trying to get it. Now here comes the point man. He's got now here's a shot and a save.
Ooh, nice save.
Kind of threw that one right into the middle of Harkey's crest on his uniform there, on his Ice Eagle crest. Made that a fairly easy save for him.
I think
good hard velocity shot.
Sorry, Greg. I think we noticed this in the first period. They get their shots off with almost no time. They just whip it at the net, and it's working well for them.
It's like we've got that temporary where we try and settle it down and look for a spot.
Think.
Yeah, and once you do that, you're probably going to lose your opportunity with a team with as much speed and quickness as this team has.
Correct.
All right, the puck is behind the net. DeCrow, there's a shot right in front. We're able to knock it away and back to the left point. There's another shot. Deflected. Nice save by Harkey. Waterloo now at the half boards, looking to center it. Watch those players just move around from one position to another in front and behind the net. It's really good to watch. Patton goes up against big number 71 and survives to tell the tale. Now here is Roseboro. Tries to put it out along the boards. It's picked up by 71 again. He's looking to bring it, dangles it back to the left point, over to the right point. Gets past. There's a shot, misses. He got past Quinn there to get a pretty good shot, but he missed the net. Now here's Roseboro once again. A lot of time to the right of us here in our defensive zone. Roseboro tried to lay the lumber on the player for Waterloo.
Not so much. Went the other way.
It went the other way. Now here is a. That's not going to be an icing.
Oh, no. All right.
Good pace on that.
Everybody changing.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. And we got a 2-0, but the pass goes to
All right.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Talk about dodging a bullet. That was the world's worst ice. That was the world's worst shift change. And it looked like the Waterloo team would have a 2-0 break, but the lead pass was just between the two players, and neither one of them could get it, and it went harmlessly to Harkey, who was able to put the glove on it and keep the score at 1-1. All right, here is Carroll behind the net. Back to the right point. Here comes Katragata to chase him down. Here's a shot in front. Get your glove on it.
Ooh.
Be careful with that one, Cody.
Yeah, that was a bigger rebound than he usually throws. For entertainment value alone, if you go back to about 10:59 in the period, DeCrow, full head of steam, comes out to wax a guy between the dots, and he just went full pancake onto the ice, and DeCrow went over the top, so he couldn't lay the hit. Hilarious.
All right, here's Katragata. She throws it over on the side to her wingmate Francis. She takes it, tries to dump it into the offensive zone. Doesn't get it done. Now here's Corcoran. He's got to wait because Katragata was in the zone. All right, here is Francis at the center ice. Dumps it into the zone, but not much going on there. Waterloo looks to, now that's going to be a delayed offside. Number 87 on the right wing tries to get around Carroll. He puts it to the corner, but Gunner stays with him. Gunner working hard in the corner. And he brings it out along the boards, dumps it, gets around the official.
Nice job by dodging there.
That's a legal dump in. That was well past center ice.
Keep it in the zone, and no.
Now Waterloo shoots it down, but that's not going to. That is going to make it.
Oh, that was a close one. Oh, apoplectic, I think is the word
The Waterloo
he's looking for.
player is very upset that that was called an icing because he thought he had touched that puck before it crossed the end line. But
I'll tell you, it was darn close. He may have an argument, but, you know, some calls go one way.
It's about time they miss one in our favor.
That's
that
right.
Hasn't
Sometimes it
a
goes
lot.
one way, sometimes it goes the other.
All right, here is Kwok at the left wing. Husky and Blanc over there on the right wing. Here is Mueller. His shot is stopped at the point. We've got a 3-on-2 here. Be careful there, Tex. He throws it around the net. But it's picked off. Here's a shot.
Ooh.
Oh, almost hit his teammate.
Friendly fire.
And that deflected it behind the net. Rosborough loses control, but he still gets it to the half boards on the near side and gets it out of the zone. You got two Waterloo players. They're going to get to it before. Oh, here is Blanc deflecting the pass into the corner. That was close to getting a breakaway if he could have controlled that deflection a little bit more.
Yeah.
All right, now Waterloo in their own zone. A hard pass off the sideboard, trying to free his man for a break. Now number 54 at his own blue line, looking, but his pass is stopped by Mueller. Mueller, big collision between Mueller and 54. They're both up and running again. And here comes 45, stolen away by, that is Covert. He's hard to knock down. Covert into the corner, stops, looking for a teammate, gets it back. Here is a shot right in front, knocked down at the defense. Couldn't quite get it. Waterloo tries to clear it.
This kid's got wheels.
Nice save by Bising, but he not only got to it, he picked it up and went in and had a pretty good shot on goal. Back to 72 at the point. His shot is a weak one, and that one is going to deflect out of the zone where it's picked up again by Waterloo. Delayed offside is oh, we lost the puck there. Here is one in front. Watch it. Save. Rebound. No rebound. Harkey makes the save and covered up and didn't allow a rebound. So we are at the 9:12 mark remaining in period number 2. Waterloo with the lead that they got early on at 1:59 of the first period. They lead at 1-0. I think by this time in the last game we were down 4-0. So
correct.
There seems to be some reason for optimism here.
more about those moral victories that I don't exactly believe in, but hey, let's keep this thing close.
Apparently the Waterloo coach may be less than thrilled with his team's performance so far because he's got I don't know if he called a timeout or what.
Yeah, what's the story there?
That wasn't a full timeout, so apparently not.
No.
Corcoran wins the draw behind the net. Carroll. Now the right wing boards in the corner. Eagles still trying to get out of the zone. They can't. Corcoran tries to get something going. He gets out of the zone. He's got Katragata, a little lead pass. She takes it into the corner. Francis. Puck didn't get through to Francis. Now here's another opportunity for Waterloo. They come out of the zone, but nice stick work by Carroll. Now Katragata. She's got a pass over on the side. Can't quite get it through, but Corcoran gets it and keeps it in by dumping it over to the far boards into the corner. New line coming on for the Ice Eagles. Here's Carroll, unable to keep it in. Now we've got potentially a 2-on-1, number 87. He sends it over to his line mate. Here's a shot. That pass was somewhat deflected and it kept from getting a clean chance. Now that was a high stick, and they did call it.
But it's touched by us, so that's okay.
Now here is Husky. Husky's got a break, moves in, and he's tripped. That's got to be a penalty shot. That's got to be a penalty shot. No!
There he does.
Oh, no, okay.
He got it. Yeah, he had a clear break there.
That was
so
a clear break
for
Brady Husky. He's going to have a penalty shot. I was afraid when Wicks made the tripping motion that he was just going to call it a 2-minute trip when that was pretty obvious to me that he had a clear breakaway.
He was building suspense, Greg. That's what that was.
I guess.
Showmanship.
Or once again trying to make me make a mistake.
No, you like a little showmanship for your Zebras. That's what we're talking about. Right.
All right.
But you can't argue it, but you can. You can argue anything, Dean. Don't you know? Yeah. So we'll see how this goes.
All right. Referee Wicks has explained the options here for Brady Husky. He's telling me he's going to get one shot if he loses it. But we have both officials positioned now to get a good look at what's going to happen. And here comes Husky. Over the blue line, moving in. Tries to go to the forehand and is stopped. Good save by the Waterloo goaltender.
Yep. He stayed very square, didn't go for any of the deeks. And
I thought Brady might have gone to that signature forehand backhand, but he made a good move. It's just that that goaltender did not go for the fake.
And he fills up quite a bit of net down there.
Yep.
So,
yes, he does.
He stays square, a good positional goaltending. You got to give it to him. Hey,
and unfortunately,
I'm going to call that a shot on goal. That's our first for the game. 7:26 to play in the second period.
There's a long shot by Mueller. Now Waterloo attempts to bring it out. Whoa!
Oof. Jackson got leveled.
Otten. Now here's a shot in front. And Harkey is able to stop it, put it behind the net. I was still focused on that hit by Otten. Here's a shot that goes into the corner.
Hit by or hit to? Oof.
Yeah. All right, here we got another, not too much danger there.
Clock!
The clock has, somebody had a run at it, but was unable to get away from the defenseman. And that's a offside as he brought it in before his teammate had gotten out of the zone. Collision, and they both went down hard.
Yeah.
But they both got up.
Yep, popping back up. Hey, and anybody who wants to throw too much shade at the Volunteers, anybody's day. Excuse me, I can get it out.
Braden and the ladies out there, the forward line. Here is DeCrow. Don't kiss him.
It's not a snuggle, it's a check, buddy.
Braden loses control. Now here's another shot. Here's a shot and a goal. I don't know, or 2-0. The Ice Eagles kind of loose with the possession there in the center zone. and it led to a reasonably for that player, and he got away from him, and he scored from distance.
Well, again, team games, plenty of blame to go around.
Absolutely. Now they come back. Here's a pass to look at that beautiful pass.
Oh,
and he gets around to Crow, and he scores.
Yeah.
From the defenseman to a streaking right wing.
Yep.
When a guy is skating in control of the puck that fast,
it going back with him, so he had to try and come forward, which makes it much easier to just dive for that forward to dive right around him with one quick move, and then you're in alone.
Waterloo. And the puck is dumped out, but he deflects it to the back of the net. Here's a shot coming from the hat.
That is about right.
The Ice Eagles played a pretty good 18 or 20 minutes or so, but they've given up 3 goals in about a minute and a half.
Yeah.
And has made what was a very competitive, well, not a very competitive, but a somewhat competitive.
It's a 1 as it stands right now. So, it's about right for the score now.
Here comes Waterloo again. They are a relentless crew. And
you got to respect it.
Defenseman stick, but it rolls to Harkey, who's able to make the stop easily to hold that score at 4-0. Covert. Carroll has to fight the official and the player from Waterloo. Now here is Katragata. Tries to get it out. Waterloo keeps the puck in. Great effort there to keep the puck in. They're looking to set up a teammate in the slot. Mueller working hard back there. Quinn is able to get it out of the zone. Dumps it out over the blue line in the Waterloo zone. Got a brief respite out of our zone. Here's a nice attempt at a check. Here's number 87, really quick shot, saved by Harkey, a great save. Now, number 87 is a very small player considering some of the other kids on this team. Very quick, made a move around Carroll, was able to go to the net, made a perfect pass to his teammate, and Harkey slid across to make the save. So, excellent work by Harkey. You've got to give credit to the offense for their skill and their ability to make plays like that.
Oh, yeah.
Draw goes to DeCrow.
Oof.
He's hit behind the net. Corcoran picks it up. He's hit, but he gets the puck to Kwok. Kwok up over the line. He's got one man to beat. Here's a long shot. Deflected to the corner by the goaltender. Here's Husky again with another, tries for a backhand. Couldn't quite get his stick on the rebound. And here comes Waterloo again. DeCrow dumps it back to center ice. Waterloo, big number 71, I believe that is, has the puck at his stick. He also has another player at his feet, but he got out of there. Now it's deflected into the corner to Kwok. Kwok not quite able to get it out. It's out near the blue line, but 58 DeCrow is able to dump it, but it goes all the way down for an icing. So with 3:09 to play in the second, this is almost a carbon copy of the first game. We hang with them for a while defensively, but eventually they start to break through, and they have opened up a 4-0 lead with 3 minutes left to play in period number 2.
Yeah, the only change this time is our second period was the good one last game. This time it was the first period was strong, and after that, not so much. Well,
all right.
Strongish.
At the half boards on the far side, Patton trying to get it out, stuck it around his skates. Now Otten tries to check his man. Here's another attempted pass in front. The Ice Eagles get it, and they're going to call that icing. Boy, nice effort there.
Let's go, Eagle!
Nice effort to try and get that one.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not counting icings.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure I'm accurate on my shots and hits, but right
I'm pretty
now,
sure about ours is
right
pretty.
now, we got 2 down for the Quad City, and both of them in this period. I've got 13 for Waterloo in hits, 9 for Waterloo, and 4 in this period for the Quad City Icicles.
Here's Covert. Oh, Roseboro is hit from behind and knocked down. Puck's not going to get out. Waterloo keeps it in at the corner, but Roseboro is up. Got his head up this time.
Good choice.
Here is Quinn along the near boards. He's unable to get it out. The puck rolls to Harkey, who puts the glove on it, stops play with 2:27 to play in the second period.
Yeah, these guys are absolutely on it. So
Puck is in the circle to Harkey's left. It's rung around the corner to Patton. Patton gets it back around behind his own net. Waterloo looking to set something up from the right corner, from the left corner. Here's a shot right through the crease. Goes all the way through to the boards. Now Mueller. His pass is stopped behind the net. A little collision back there, and now here comes Roseboro. Roseboro puts it off the boards. Unable to get it out. Mueller slaps at it back to the corner. Oh, and there's a penalty.
God, come on, that's a charge.
Yeah,
It's got to be a
there's
charge
a penalty.
or an elbow.
Max looks to be okay. He was.
He went elbow with the call.
There's a 2-minute elbowing call for sure on Waterloo.
He got bombed there. It happens. We've got our own players that get that elbow up because they get excited, and that was, I'm sure that Waterloo player's eyes were big when he was aiming for that check. He had him lined up pretty nice. All right.
We've got
Eagle power play.
We've got DeCrow and Carroll on the points. Husky, Catragata, and Kyla Francis. As they try to bring it out. That's DeCrow. He's knocked off the puck. Kyla's got to get out of the zone and dumped it in late. Trying to set up a shorthanded attack here, number 17. Carroll stays with the guy. Now he drops it off to the point man who closes in, loses along the boards, and now retrieves it back at the top of the point. DeCrow and Waterloo dumped it back to the point, but there was nobody there, so it goes all the way back into their defensive zone. Here is DeCrow with a shot. Good save. Good slap shot by DeCrow. He had to wait to get back in the zone because he had 2 of his teammates in the zone, but he did that and then got a good shot. There's a nice shot by Knight's hit by Blunk. Nice save by Harkey. Another good break by Waterloo, but Harkey stopped him. Now here's Corcoran. He tries to dump it past. Here's Corcoran again, taken off the puck and dumped into the boards. And now we got another penalty, and he's hurt. And it's going to be touched by Waterloo, and we finally get a call. Coach Quinn is really unhappy with that hit along the boards. That they're going to call that a head hit.
A lot of unhappy humans in the rink right now. We'll see how they sort this bad boy out. There's going to be some conversation. They got to sort this bad boy out.
There's some extended conversations at the Waterloo bench explaining what this call is going to be. Coach Quinn is in the doorway. He wants to know too.
There's 27 seconds still left on the first penalty for elbowing against the Junior Hawks.
Now, that was definitely a hit from behind. Very dangerous because the player was bent over right at the dasher board. So we'll see what they call it.
So it's a 2. He's going to call it. It looks like he's going to call it an elbow. No, just an elbow. Nobody else is getting in that box. All right. Well, 5 on 3
5
for
on 3. All right.
13.9 seconds in this period with a little bit of carryover. See what we can do with this here as the Ice Eagles.
We have number 76, Dylan Covert. We have Quinn. Now back to the point. Here's Mueller's shot. Just misses the net. Got less than 10 seconds to go in the period. 34, Quinn. Here's Otten's shot. And his shot is knocked down at the defense before anything.
Penalty assessed with 13 seconds left in the second period. Was against number 17, Dayton Meter. It was a 2-minute minor and a 10-minute misconduct for elbow with head contact.
Yeah,
Wait a second.
that's probably the right call.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But it was a 2 and a 10. They only had 2 dudes in the box. You got to put the third guy in there.
Yeah.
I mean, it only takes the player off the bench, but I only saw 2 humans in that box for Waterloo, so that's interesting. Oh.
Waterloo had 13 with a game total of 24. Varsity Ice Eagles had 4.
Okay, so I had us with 3. She had us with 4. She had them with 14 or 13, and I had them with 15. That was pretty close.
Pretty close.
Hits Waterloo 13, Ice Eagles 5 in that period. And that definitely looked like it was the way it was going. The boys and girls are gonna have to have their head on a swivel. We know that Waterloo is gonna continue to press, as is their right, as they should. You're a hockey team. You want to get better. You want to push, but make sure that our boys and girls have got their heads up and aren't taking punishment that they don't need to take. Don't be scared of them, but.
Well, I think it's important to point out to our fans that this was a 1-0 game with about 6.5 minutes to go in the second period, and a couple of breakdowns, and 3 quick pucks wound up in the back of our net. But that doesn't detract from the effort, the defensive effort that the kids put on the first period and a half. But the offense is still a work in progress against the really good teams.
Yes.
We have a 5 on 3 for 14 seconds, and then a 1:33 left on the second penalty when that first penalty would go up. I don't know what the delay is over there.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what we're doing. Put the 3 kids in the box. There you go. Now they got all 3 of them in there. Good job.
I kind of like to suggest you get control of it, Ron.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 5 on 3 for 14 seconds.
These games can get ugly in a hurry if the Stripes don't put a muzzle on it.
All right.
Good win.
Back to Otten. His pass goes back to Mueller. Mueller passes over to Patton. Patton has the puck on his stick into the offensive zone. Gets around one man. Here is Quinn, puts it back behind his net. The first penalty is already over, so we're down to a 5 on 4 advantage. Covert trying to wrestle the puck away from behind the net, and now Waterloo comes back. They've got a 2 on 2 as they try and kill a penalty. Here's a shot. Save.
Nice save.
Another nice save by Harkey.
Let's go. Hey, let's get a power play line out there.
All right. Well, in case you couldn't hear it in the rink, it was announced we're going to have to play this last period with a running clock. It really stinks when you're on the power play, though, because your time comes off quickly. But we've been on the good end of this as well just yesterday.
It just goes to show it doesn't always work the same way.
That's right.
All right. Here's a puck is dumped out of the zone. Here is Dick Crow moving fast. He gets to the puck before the Waterloo player can tip it out of the zone. Now here is Katragata. There's a long shot by Carroll. It's in front, picked up by Waterloo. They rip it around the near boards. It's going to come all the way down. Carroll's going to pick it up in his own zone.
15 seconds on the power play.
Sends it over to, well, now Katragata's got it. Katragata over the line. Her pass is picked off at the defense. 6 seconds left. And Waterloo controlling the last few seconds of the power play. And now they dump it out of the zone. And the player comes out of the penalty box, picks up the puck, and Waterloo comes back the other way now. Francis steals it, takes it to center ice, but number 45. Ooh, a dangerous play there. as he almost got put into the boards by Blunk with the open door.
Yeah, he definitely held up there at the last
Yeah,
minute. Did
yeah.
totally take him.
45, big kid. Gets past one, gets past another, fires one. Still loose at center. And now here's a break, and here is Kwok. Kwok's got a break.
Oh,
and there's
jeez.
another penalty. Now, I don't know that they're going to call. I doubt that they're going to call that a penalty shot
I don't
because
think he had enough control.
Austin had already lost control of the puck, but it was definitely a trip. So the Ice Eagles will go back to the power play. Looks like a mini convention over there of Waterloo players in the box.
Well, and I mean, I've yelled it many a time. When you're a D-man and you're beat, you haul that guy down and deal with the consequences later.
Yep.
At least if it's a penalty shot, you've got time for your goalie to get set. If it's a power play, so be it. But you don't want to give up that goal as a D-man once you're beat. Just haul him down. That's the right play.
Here's the draw. Quinn dumps it into the corner. Waterloo control. There's a hit in the corner. Kwok keeps it in at the line, dumps it into the corner. Husky chases after it. Kwok and Husky in the corner, both working to gain control of the puck. They sandwich one of the Waterloo players in the corner.
We've got people imploring someone to get in the front of the net for a power play.
Here's Kwok. He tries to center it, but centering pass didn't quite get through, and Waterloo is able to clear the zone. It won't go far enough for an icing, so here is Otten. Oh my goodness. Otten's attempted cross-ice pass deflected right to a number 13 for Waterloo. He didn't really get a shot. It just deflected off his body. And fortunately, Harkey was paying attention and was right there to make the save. Kind of a dangerous pass.
Yeah, if you score there, if it goes through, that guy gets the easiest goal of his life.
That's right. Just skating by. And
exactly. I was there.
All right, over to the near side. Patton tries to deflect it out. Now he does. The captain of this team, number 19 for Waterloo, controls the center ice. Down the left wing boards, he uses Mueller as a screen. Now he goes around. He's looking. He's got a teammate at the high point. And here comes Covert. Covert 1-on-2. Takes his man wide and is unable to make anything happen there. Here's back to the point to Carroll. Carroll's long shot is knocked down at the defense. It's loose in front, and it's cleared, and that's going to go all the way down, and that will be an icing.
And that's going to kill
Waterloo.
The power play, too.
Yeah.
That running clock will get you on them icings. It's true. It's true. He can't come out of Coach Quinn is irate, arguing that the man can't come out of the box until the puck is dropped, which is correct. But I don't know that they're going to actually enforce that. I think they're going to go ahead and, they're going to put 5 out there. He doesn't like it. It's not going to, in the long run, it is what it is.
All right. Husky with the draw, back into the corner. Francis is in the neighborhood, but it comes out, and Waterloo takes control. Number 71 cuts to the middle. His shot is deflected into the corner. Katragata puts a hit on the man at the point. They're able to get it around to the corner, but not out as 45 picks it up again, puts it into the near corner. Good hit by Otten. And here comes Husky. Husky's got a man. Maya on his left. Didn't see her. Wasn't able to get it to her. And now Francis. Now here's back to DeCrow. He takes a long shot. Woo! Hits the goal. There's a shot. Rebound. Another save. Terrific goaltending by this Waterloo goaltender. And that's going to be an icing.
That was clearly the best offensive sequence right there that the Ice Eagles have had in probably either one of these two games.
And I have not seen Braden on the ice since that hit along the boards, so
Yeah, he's sitting there on the bench.
he may be done for the day.
Yeah.
Here's a shot by Roseboro, knocked down at the defense. Good play again by Carroll. Blunk in the corner, puts a hit on number 13, but gets around him. Here's a shot, knocked down at the defense. Roseboro tries to get it out. He's unable to do it. It's put back into the corner where Carroll runs it down. Now Kwok over along the half boards, unable to get to it. Once again, it's Carroll. Carroll to Kwok.
Oh.
Boy, that kid's making a real pest of himself. He's not letting us get the puck out of the zone.
They just keep throwing it up that same board into the mass of humanity. I don't know why they do that, but they all do it.
Here's Covert. Covert tries to get it to a streaking Blunk, but pass is knocked down. We got 5:37 to play. And here comes Waterloo again. Their pass attempt at the blue line is knocked down. And there's 66. Roseboro dumping it into the corner. They make a line change. Carroll back. And the puck is knocked out of the zone. Be careful. Be careful. You got two guys between you and the receiver there.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes number 1. He takes it to the net, but Carroll does a nice job, and Husky is able to get it away from him as he fights with Carroll. Literally. There's another centering pass across. It goes all the way to the near boards, picked up by number 13 for Waterloo. Got a man right in front if they can get it to him, and the centering pass is knocked down. Here's a shot and a good save by Harkey.
Well, 4:35 to the finish. It's been, I don't know, a little bit calmed down, I think, since we've had that quick parade of Waterloo Blackhawks to the box. So hopefully there's no shenanigans at the end of this one.
Husky to take the draw. Quinn knocks it to the corner. DeCrow up along the boards to Patton. Patton knocks it out. There's always a Waterloo guy there, though.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like sometimes they're playing with 7 or 8 players.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Otten taking it behind his own net. He's got 2 players, and there's a bad giveaway. Gives it right to him. Here's a shot. Big save by Harkey. Here's a deflection. Save by Harkey. In the corner along the boards. Here's 45. You got 2 Waterloo guys right in front. One of them get knocked down. Back to the right point. Into the corner. Back to the left point. Couldn't quite handle it. This shot is a weak one, but look out for a redirect. There's a nice play by Patton.
Nice play by Max Patton.
Now, there's no way in the world that Harkey saw that. He had 3 players between him and the shooter, and he happened to find the hole and
chance.
makes the score 5-0. It's a good shot, but
For sure.
can't place any blame on Harkey on that one. You could just tell he had no idea where that puck was in relation to the players between him and the shooter.
Well, that's another one of those instances where that puck has got to get out at the blue line.
Yep.
That's why it ended up in the back of the net there.
Covert, Francis, and
Blunk.
Blunk is out there. That's right. I keep looking from back here.
All good. That's what I keep looking for too.
All right, here's Waterloo across the line now, looking to try and get another one. And they get one, and that one may have deflected off an Ice Eagle player. I don't know.
I'd have to go back and watch the tape. I don't know if it hit. I don't think it hit a stick by any stretch. It hit some sort of human. I feel like I'm making a lot of ugh noises this game, and that's about how I feel about this so far. Man, speaking of jersey tuckers, you can't see any of the number on Kyla Francis' jersey.
No.
Look at that thing. Come on, jersey tuckers.
She's got the long red hair. That does make it a little easier to identify
You're
her.
right. She's easy to tell.
Yeah. Here is Francis, dumps it in. We're going to be seeing a lot of these kids in the next 3 or 4 years, so we better get used to it.
Uh-huh. raise our game.
There's a
while
shot
we're at it.
from the point. Over on the near boards in the offensive zone now for the Eagles. Here's a shot, attempted shot by Covert. Now you got a man behind the defense if they get it to him, but they don't see him. Boy, that kid's flying, though.
Yeah.
And Roseboro now behind his own net. Sends it off along the boards. There's a check by Blunk at the point. There's a nice check by Covert. And Blunk takes control behind his net, looking to come out on the far side. Kind of fans on the attempted pass.
Yeah.
And here is Carroll. Carroll makes the turn. Gets it to the corner, and he gets it. Now he's still not able to get it out of the zone. And here comes Covert.
Everybody else is going for a change.
Oh, Covert beats his man, but he doesn't have an angle, and everybody else is gone. Everybody else is gone. Now Waterloo back. He's 1-on-4. And there's an attempted check by Otten, puts him into the boards. Otten takes control of the puck, sends it out to Husky, but the puck comes off his stick and is whistled for an offside.
Well,
Covert and Husky are getting a little bit of ice time with the
with
injury to Braden, so maybe they can make something happen, but
lines are scrambled.
We're down to 1 minute and 15 seconds to go. Otten gets it out of the zone. And number 12 really tried to race back out of the zone to avoid the offside, but he wasn't able to do it.
All right.
Catragato, there was a hit by Clock, I think. Yep. Gets it out of the zone to Catragata. She's buried along the boards. Clock working hard. Now here's an attempted breakout pass, but Catragata's got it. She's going to go for a change. She doesn't know where the puck is right now. 20 seconds. Boy, Coach Andrew is not happy.
No. And the net's off. And that's probably going to do it.
And the puck is knocked off its mooring, so the play is, and that's going to end it because the clock is not going to stop.
Now wrap it up.
And Jackson Otten was quite upset about the antics of one of the Waterloo players. I think it's probably just as well we don't see these guys anymore.
Well, clearly this team's got a long way to go. It's good to have this measuring stick and have see exactly where we line up right now. That's pretty much all you can say about this game.
Yeah, we played a pretty strong defensive first half of the game, and then we, like I said before, during the broadcast, it was kind of like the dam breaking all of a sudden, and a torrent of goals resulting with 3 straight goals in about 1 minute and 45 seconds put the game out of reach, and then they collected a couple of more in the last period. Now, I understand plans are to do the 2 games from Dubuque next week. So those of you who have been with us yesterday and today, mark your calendars. Next Sunday, watch the website. I'm not sure what time the games are, but next Sunday we will be broadcasting from Dubuque against the team we played yesterday where we split 2 games. So on behalf of Rich Blanc and Dean Patton, we will see you next week.
All right.
Goodbye,
Thanks
everybody.
again, Dino.